In case of Zenith and the funky Defy Revival, it's not surprising the brand chose to make the watch available in more colors following the success of this newly released line of watches in 2023 and 2024. The first thing to notice is the funky case shape, as well as the brushed and polished hollowed link bracelet. To be honest, I don't like the bracelet. I mean, I like it very much, it's top-notch quality, and I understand that this model is a faithful recreation, but this is only me. I don't like the design. That's it, but I'm sure that on a leather strap it will look fantastic. There are so many options to choose these days when it comes to bracelets and straps. So don't get me wrong, the bracelet is great in any aspect, but I don't like the design. This is only my opinion. But let's come back to the case, because this is the main course of the show. The case is brushed and polished to allow the angles to be seen. The dimensions are 37mm in diameter, but is rather thick at around 14mm. A little too much in my opinion, but this is a serious diver, despite that looks not so diver oriented. And with a design straight from 1969, this watch is a faithful recreation of the earliest Defy models, with pretty much the only departure from the original being the modern movement, sapphire crystal, and the cutting-edge technologies used to make the watch. I know it's annoying me saying, but when you subscribe to my channel, it really helps. It really makes a difference. More than 98% of people viewing are not subscribed, and if you are one of them, please take the opportunity to click the subscribe button and help me make sure the channel continue to be here. Thank you very much. But let's continue, and with that it's safe to say that we are looking at a robust, edgy stainless steel case created using production plans of the original Defy watches from the very late 1960s. The design is very retro, it is angular and have scalloped edges. This is by far the most significant part of the watch appeal, but it doesn't end with just the exterior, as everything visible under the front crystal is also loyal to the 1969 original. So in essence everything is the same as it was back then, and where the original Defy was often described as the tough guy, the modern equivalent doesn't fall short in robustness, as it also has 300 meters water resistance. The polished ridges highlight the unique shape of the applied faceted hour markers. Discrete dots of luminous material look exactly the same as they did back in the Defy's early days. The hands are no exception, and despite the fact it's always a topic for debate, the placement of the date window between the 4th and 5th hour marker is also accurate. This modern recreation packed the Zenith Elite 670 automatic caliber, an ultra-thin movement that beats at a rate of 28,800 VPH and delivers 50 hours of power reserve. The finishing is very nicely done with Côte de Genève and circular graining, and it's topped with a central rotor in typical Zenith style. The watch is available through Zenith boutiques and online e-commerce boutiques. The price is set at more than $7,500. It's expensive, as it should be for a Zenith watch, but this is an exclusivist timepiece that will make you stand out among your fellow watch enthusiasts. To define this watch in few words, it just looks great. It's one of the most beautiful and underrated dive watches I have ever seen in the last years. Because by looking at it alone, one cannot at first glance say that this vintage inspired and cute watch is a serious 300 meters water resistant dive watch. The watch looks fantastic. The visual experience it creates is not typically seen in modern dive watches. It's definitely modern, despite being a design usually found only on vintage watches. Considering who Zenith really is among the heavyweight Swiss watch manufacturers, it's an enigma why the brand has foregone dive watches during the time when such pieces are the dominant style among collectors. With the Defy Revival diver, Zenith has done well by reintroducing the dive watches to its lineup. This new Zenith dive watch live up to its name, offering above average depth ratings, great vintage inspired design and characteristics that makes it dive watches true luxury timepieces. The Defy collection has always been the collection where Zenith feels most comfortable breaking free of the heritage mode, and this is what the watch enthusiasts and Zenith fans are looking for.